Hey y'all, welcome back. Today we're diving into something that's at the heart of hoodoo culture and any deep spiritual practice: building a relationship with spirit. This isn't just about asking for guidance or hoping for blessings. It's about nurturing a two-way connection with the unseen forces that guide and protect us. Our ancestors, those who came before us, are like roots that ground us. They guide us, they protect us, and they order our steps. But just like any important relationship, this connection needs care. It needs consistency and intention to truly flourish. It's not just about reaching out for help when things get tough. It's about walking with them every single day. And it all starts with something very close to home: your connection to yourself. The first and most important step in building that spiritual relationship is establishing a daily practice that connects you back to yourself. You can't hear the guidance of spirit if you're not in tune with your own mind and body. Your spirit is like a river. Its flow depends on how clear the water is. If there's too much debris, stress, doubt, outside noise, you'll miss the messages coming through. So how do you start? Find a practice that grounds you every single day. Set up an altar space. It doesn't have to be big. It can be simple as a candle, a glass of water, and something that reminds you of your ancestors. Light that candle, close your eyes, and sit with yourself for just 5 minutes each day. Do daily meditations or prayer. Let your thoughts quiet down, feel your breath, and let your spirit speak to you in that silence. Reflect through journaling. Ask yourself questions like, what am I carrying today? What am I afraid of? What is my spirit craving right now? The answers might surprise you, but they'll bring you closer to that true self. Make time every day to sit with your thoughts, with your breath, with the spirit that lives inside of you. It's the first step towards aligning your mind, body, and spirit with your deepest desires. Once you've established a solid relationship with self, you can really begin to learn more about your ancestors and how they communicate with you. Our ancestors aren't confined to rituals and offerings alone. They move through the world around us, showing up in the whispers of the wind, the warmth of the sun, the steady grounding of the earth, and the flow of the water. To honor them is to recognize their presence in these everyday experiences, to feel their guidance not just in our spiritual practice, but in the way nature interacts with us. Pay attention to the way the breeze moves through the trees, how it touches your skin on a still day. Air carries messages, whispers from the past. You might feel a shift in the air when you speak their names or ask for their guidance. It's like breath, reminding you that their spirit is as close as the air around you. The ancestors reveal themselves through the element of fire, whether it's through the candle you light in their honor, the warmth of the sun on your face, or the spark of inspiration that suddenly ignites within you. Fire represents their passion, their strength, the way they continue to fuel our spirits even when times are tough. When you light that candle, don't just see it as a symbol. Feel their energy in the flame, their endurance in the heat. The earth holds their memories, their footsteps, their bones. When you place your feet on the ground, feel the connection to those who came before you. Their wisdom is in the soil, in the trees, in the stones that you find. Maybe you come across a rock that feels like it's calling to you, or a plant that thrives against all odds. Those moments are more than chance. They are signs that the ancestors are speaking through the earth. Water is a gateway to the unseen. It's in the flow of the rivers, the rain that cleanses, and the stillness of a lake reflecting the sky. Our ancestors speak through water, through the dreams that come when we sleep, the emotions that rise when we stand near an ocean. Water teaches us to let go, to feel, to allow their guidance to move through us like a current, washing away what no longer serves us. Honoring the ancestors isn't just about placing something on an altar. It's about recognizing how they move through these elements, how they guide us with the natural world as their medium. So when you're outside, when you're feeling the wind, soaking up the sun, or walking by a river, know that they're there, offering their wisdom in every breath, every flame, every leaf, every ripple. Growing up in the South, we were taught to watch and pray. Pray and watch. Praying and watching aren't just about being still. It's about tuning into the frequencies around us and within us. Black culture in particular is filled with ways to listen to spirit. From the songs we sing to the ways we move our bodies. It's about feeling the vibrations and understanding how they align with what's to come. Music is one of our oldest ways of connecting to spirit. The beats, the melodies, they carry messages. When you hear a song that resonates deeply, it's not just because it sounds good. It's because it's vibrating on a frequency that matches something within you. Pay attention to the songs that come to you unexpectedly. The ones that speak to where you are or where you're headed. What do the lyrics say? What emotion do they bring up? Sometimes spirit speaks through those vibrations, guiding you toward a certain feeling or experience. Our words carry power. They carry the essence of life and death itself, especially when spoken aloud. Think about the tradition of calling things into existence, whether it's prayer, affirmations, or speaking life into yourself. It's important to monitor what you say, what you write, and what you let play in the background of your mind. Freeform journaling is a powerful way to clear out the clutter and become more intentional about what you're creating. Let the thoughts flow without judgment. Then go back and see what patterns emerge. What are you telling yourself without realizing it? What story are you writing about your life? As Black people, we are creators. The very essence of life and rhythm flows from us. Art forms like watercolor tap directly into our emotional bodies. When you let the colors bleed together, when you let the brush move without a plan, you're creating a space where feelings can rise to the surface. This is where you connect with your deeper self, where spirit can reveal things you might have hidden away. Whether it's painting, drawing, singing, or dancing, let your art be a conversation between you and the unseen. For those of us who tend to dissociate or detach easily, getting back into the body is crucial. Whether it's taking a walk, playing sports, or hitting the gym, movement helps us reconnect to the present moment. It reminds us that our spirit is not just in our minds. It's in every muscle, every breath, every heartbeat. When you're feeling disconnected or overwhelmed, let your body guide you back. Feel your feet on the ground. Notice the rhythm of your steps, the strength in your muscles. Movement can be a prayer too, a way of grounding yourself in the here and now. Spiritual growth is an active journey. It's not just about sitting back and waiting for spirit to guide you. It's about being a participant, a seeker, a listener. Think of it as a dance between you and the spiritual world, where each step you take is guided by what you hear, see, and feel in the world around you. Just like in music, each vibration, each beat carries a message. When a song moves you, when a breeze carries a whisper, when water flows in a way that makes you pause, these are all signals, invitations to engage deeper. Spirit is using these moments to communicate with you, but it's up to you to pay attention and respond. As you embark on this journey, be sure to set intentions and ask questions. This is where your voice becomes a powerful tool. Speak your intentions out loud. Ask Spirit a question like, what path should I take next? Or how do I find my strength in this moment? Notice what shifts around you. Did the wind change? Did you hear a song that seemed to answer your question? The more you listen, the more you'll recognize the patterns. Practice manifesting and reflecting. Try setting a small goal, something you can measure. Watch how spirit responds, how your own energy shifts around it. Did things unfold as you expected? If not, what felt different this time? Look back at your journal entries, your creative expressions. Did you draw a symbol that later appeared in a dream? This is where you start to see spirit moving through your own art, your own body. Lean into what resonates. When do you feel the most connected? Maybe it's in the middle of a walk with the rhythm of your feet against the earth. Maybe it's when you're journaling and the words start to flow without you even thinking. Pay attention to those moments. Spirit moves through what feels natural to you, what resonates deeply. And just like any relationship, you'll learn what strengthens your connection and what creates distance. Observe patterns and adjust. As with any art form, your spiritual practice requires adjustment. Think of a painter who learns to mix colors better over time. Spirit is always revealing new layers, new depths. Sometimes things that worked for you yesterday may feel different today, and that's really okay. It's about adapting, about understanding that the relationship between you and spirit evolves just like you do. Ask yourself, what am I doing that draws in positive energy? When do I feel my angels stepping back? Remember, engaging with spirit is a living practice, one that grows richer with each experience. It's in the songs that stay in your mind, the words that flow from your heart, the steps that ground you in the earth. It's a rhythm, a flow that guides you closer to your highest self. When you nurture this connection, you'll find a sense of stability and purpose that you never knew was possible. Your steps become more certain, your path more clear, because you're no longer walking it alone. Spirit is walking with you, guiding you, lifting you up when you're down. And remember, this is just the beginning. Just like any relationship, your connection to spirit and to your higher self will grow. It'll change and it'll deepen with time. The more you engage with these practices, the more you'll see spirit's hand in every part of your life, shaping your path, whispering through the winds, and flowing through the waters. In our next video, we'll dive even deeper into how spirit communicates through dreams, symbols, and the synchronicities that shape our days. If you're ready to explore those hidden messages and learn how to decode them, you'll definitely want to come back next week. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Be blessed.